Well, good to be with you again this week. I hope that you had a good Valentine's Day. As you remember, love is a beautiful gift from God, and God sends his Valentine to each of us through Jesus Christ. This week, we're going to be in an exciting chapter of Matthew chapter 13, as we go through about 7 parables that are there. We won't hit all of those. It was interesting in chapel today, Mr. Geyer talked about what is the definition of a parable. And oftentimes it's defined as something an earthly story with a heavenly meaning. He said, a parable is a couple of male cows. A parables. But anyway, sorry about that. As we begin, I do want to just share with you, most of the time parables have to do with God as the center of the parable. And we are going to hear some amazing things that God does for you and for me, even sometimes in our world when it doesn't look like he's doing anything at all. So I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. We tomorrow are going to be doing our Community First Village tiny house build. If you would like to contribute to that, as we as a church help to house the homeless in our community in a Christian good way, you can do that at redeemer.net/community first. Also on Saturday, I'm going to be out at the Concordia High School dedication. So many prayers, so much work has happened there. And at 3 o'clock, we are going to be celebrating our high school out on Heather Wild in Pflugerville. You may learn more about that at chsaustin.org. Also, just a reminder that there will be drive-through communion from noon till 1 this Sunday, communion at all services, and then after the service there too. And the men's retreat. Men, I want to encourage you to sign up. The camp would like to know how many of us are going. It's going to be Friday, March the 4th through Sunday, March the 6th. Our guest speaker is Pat Ferry. He's the executive director of our high school, and I would love to be out there with you. It's neat because we're going to have some men from St. Paul. We're going to have some men from King of Kings and Round Rock, and it should be just a beautiful time for us to grow in our mind, body, and spirit, so that we're enabled and empowered to love and to care for others. I did want to announce to you on March the 6th that we are going to be doing National Lutheran Schools Week, and we will be installing the head of our school, Tom Geyer, as the head of school. And so that'll be a fun celebration. And you will start seeing information about our Lenten schedule. I just want to let you know about Lent. It is moving to Wednesdays. Our midweek services are on Wednesday. You can be reading more about that now. This is where we're going to get to the greatest sermon ever, the Sermon on the Mount. We'll be doing that through the Lenten season. It starts with Ash Wednesday on March the 2nd, 12:15 and 6:30, and there will be our traditional spaghetti meal before each of those services. I hope and pray that you are doing well, and I leave you with this parable from Matthew chapter 13, where it says, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy went and sold all that he had and bought that field. It tells you about the passion of that man for that treasure. And we're going to get to find out who that is this coming Sunday. I look forward to seeing you there.